We've got the first rates coming up. I think the Nifty in the pre-open is up 60 points. So it's a very healthy start. We have a few seconds to go for the market open. The first rates will start to come. We'll look at the indices and we'll go down and look at stocks and how they're opening up. So what do we have? On the Nifty, we are starting with, we're starting at about 24,500, 24,998 on the Nifty. Sensex is up a quarter, 81,724. Bank Nifty is up a 0.25%, 51,258. The mid-cap index is up nearly 1%. So broader market doing much better than what the large cap indices are doing. And I think that's a bit of a change from yesterday because the broader market was not doing all that great. Market breadth was negative, but this out of the gate straight up is looking a much better picture. So a quarter on the Nifty, 25,000, around 25,000 so far is what you have. So 70 after yesterday's 80-point pop. The heat map on the Nifty on the side of your screens indicating of what's happening, just about 6 or 7 stocks in the red. Everything else is starting in the green.
Well, the small cap index is up nearly 0.8%. The mid cap index is up 0.8%. The small cap index is a gain of 1%. And it's a solid advance decline ratio. 6 stocks advancing for 1 stock declining straight away at the open. In terms of the big sectoral gainers, it's IT leading the charge. The Nifty IT index is a gain of 1%. There is a Motilal Oswal note where they've done a long, big, thematic research on the technology sector, and they believe the sector could be on the cusp of recovery after enduring a prolonged period of discretionary spending cuts. So looking at the Nifty right now, LTI Mindtree, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, all these stocks are staring at a gain of 1%. For Motilal Oswal, the top picks are HCL Tech and LTI Mindtree in the large cap space. They like persistent systems where they see a 22% upside. And for Coforge in the mid-cap IT pack, Motilal Oswal has upgraded the stock to a buy. Their target price stands at 8,100. So IT is a pocket of strength. Other than that, pharma continues to lead. So Divis Laboratory and Apollo Hospitals are also up and about in trade. In the banking pack, you've got Axis Bank, which has got a green tick to begin trade with. On the way down, you've got cuts coming through in life insurance companies. Maybe some disappointment on the GST front. SBI Life, HDFC Life stocks are down 1.5%. Auto names like Bajaj Auto, M&M under pressure. And just pull up Hero MotoCorp, where its subsidiary Ather, where Hero MotoCorp has a 37.5% stake, is looking to raise about 3,100 crore via an IPO. So Hero MotoCorp too has opened up in the green.
Well, a lot of movers actually from the broad markets as well. Rima, Ahluwalia Contractors, well, they are that stock is up close to around 4% odd. They back 2 orders worth around 1,300 crores for group housing projects. So that stock continues to hold with a gain of around 4.5%. The other big movers this morning are ACE. The stock has seen a sharp correction from the recent peak, but they are backed an order from the Defense Ministry for supply of 99 forklifts. So that's why that stock as well is higher. So ACE comes up for you on the screen. And AG Infra, they have got an LOA for a HAM project worth around 781 crore rupees from the Road Transportation Ministry. So all these 3 names, the big movers in this morning's trading session. IRDA has seen a sharp correction from around 320 to 220. They've signed an MOU with SJVN as well as GMR for 900 megawatts of hydropower project in Nepal. The street likes that. That stock, in fact, is moving very, very well. Oracle, overnight you had the parent who reported their numbers. The stock was up 9% in after our trading session. So in reaction to their quarterly numbers, the parent was higher. They've announced a partnership with Amazon Web Services to provide database services. There's a bit of a rub-off on Oracle Financial over here as well. That's up close to around 3.5% as we speak. So good move is what we're seeing out there. Vedanta goes ex-dividend, so that's why it appears the stock is down 4%. But adjusted for that, actually, the stock will be more or less flattish. In fact, I think it's up close to around 1% adjusted for that dividend. So the stock is actually not done, but it's gone ex-dividend. So explains why it appears the stock is under pressure.
I was talking about Paytm earlier. And Paytm is the biggest volume-led gainer on the NSE. So look at that, 3.5% higher, 20 rupees on top of yesterday's 20 rupees. So that's 650 on Paytm at this point in time. So that's the move that you're seeing right now. And of course, the others we mentioned, Oracle Financial Services, large volumes, IREDA we mentioned, Coforge, I think we put out earlier, 3% higher, 6,700 nearly. You got Ecos Mobility, which is up 5%, listing from last week. So 506. Laurus Laboratories is back above 500 rupees. It's been a huge underperformer. It's up about 2.75%. Bikaji Foods, we mentioned 5% on Bikaji. 880, I think, is where that is coming in right now. Nazara is up 5%, 967, 968. Very large volumes. Castrol India is up at 3.5%, 265 on Castrol right now. Markson's Pharma made a move yesterday. It's up about 3% this morning as well. So there is enough and more which is coming up at this point in time. Well, maybe just a quick look at what's down as well on volumes. There is Oil India, which is down 1.25%. Deep Industries is down about 3%. PNB Housing went up 7% yesterday. PNB Housing is pulling back about 2.5% this morning. SBI Life, those insurance numbers yesterday, 2% lower on SBI Life, 1863. Actually, insurance, life insurers, because I can spot HDFC Life as well. HDFC Life is down about nearly 2%. So the life insurance names are seeing some moderation coming through. Jubilant Pharma was a big mover, 10% yesterday. That is seeing about a 2% pullback. Some of these are just reversals at this point in time, but that's what you have. Overall, market breadth is very positive, nearly 6:1 in favor of advances. The Nifty is up about 50 points, 24,987.